Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. I'm Van, and we are all the LFR family. Much love to you all. Thank you so much for clicking play. Hopefully, you click that like button so we can help push this video along and make it go viral. Yes, I said viral. And if you want to wait, if you're one of the type of people that want to wait until the end of the video to see if you like it, okay, fine, I'll click the like button. Then do that too. If you with your spoiled ass, you want them spoiled LFR family members, it's okay. You spoil. No, it's all good. If I got to work for your like, I prefer it that way. All right. And if you're feeling extra generous, consider sharing this video by hitting the share button below the video, copying the link and sharing it on Reddit, LinkedIn, Facebook groups, and X. Check this out. I got some inaugural coins for anybody who reach out to me with their information. I got so far I got 3 of them. Well, I got 10. I got 10, but I'm only giving away 3 right now. All right. So send me your information. Give me a good reason why you should have them. Try not to let the information, the emails be too daggone long. Here's what the coins look like. They look exactly like the tickets to the inauguration. Check this out. They look exactly like the tickets to the inauguration. Down at the bottom, they have everybody who's a part of the inauguration, who's giving it right now, who's throwing it. They got all of the officers and people who are giving the inauguration right now, who are putting it all in place. And this is what it looks like. So this is what the actual ticket looks like right here. I plan on getting my own ticket because I'm really close with the people who are throwing the inauguration right now. Yeah, I got connections. Some people think Van ain't got connections. I got connections, son. Stop playing with me. I got connections. So hit me up if you want one of these bad boys. They're really hard, man. Pause. They're really nice quality, and I'm really proud of them because someone that I know and love is a part of this this task force that's throwing this inauguration. All right, so we're going to have a good live stream today, but it's going to be a quick joint. Hopefully you are enjoying your Saturday. Much love to my blues. Shout out to all my blues for being absolutely amazing. Y'all are dope. Y'all are dope as hell. Yeah, you are. Shout out to D. Hopefully you're feeling better, D. What's up, Katarina? What's up, Blue Rose, Shoemaker, B, Renee, Lisa Marie, Sweet Angel, everybody, man, Heather, everybody, Shoemaker. Yeah. Y'all are absolutely dope. All right, so let's go and get to it. Mike Johnson confirmed what I've been saying all this daggone time. We have a president that's just signing executive orders, signing pardons, and he don't know what the hell he's signing. He's giving a stamp, pow, he's just stamping them joints while he's just on the floor coloring and just playing with Lego blocks and doing whatever the hell he can so he can stay out the way of the people who are actually running the country. Unfortunately, that's what it is. Nick, what's going on, Nick P? Shout out to Nick P, man. Brother, I promise you, I was thinking about you and your family today. I watched the interview with Patrick Bet-David, and I was like, man, this right here is inspirational, 1,000%. Much love to you, man. I really appreciate you for being so dope. And yeah, man, thank you so much, man. You're not gonna give me all of my feels, but hopefully you're having an amazing weekend so far, brother. Thank you so much, brother. All right, guys, let's go and get into it. Yeah. And y'all saw how they was making fun of Nelly all over Shade Room. They put out, and I don't know if you know what Shade Room is, but it's like a gossip. It's like a pop culture, black culture gossip platform on all social media platforms, but it's mostly black Democrats who are, who are a part of it and who enjoyed Shade Room. And they are clowning Nelly and clowning his wife Ashanti and talking about they're going to get canceled. Now they're clowning Snoop Dogg, and they're clowning Rick Ross, and they're clowning Soulja Boy, and they're looking at everybody who is saying, you know what? Y'all not going to bully us from not being a part of one of the biggest events that's happening right now. I don't give a damn about what y'all say. Y'all still gonna support us anyway. Go ahead and talk, because they are trying to throw them under the bus. These people on Shade Room are saying, oh, look at Snoop Dogg and Rick Ross now. They done sold their souls to Trump for $1. At least Michelle Obama is standing on business, unlike these fake gangsters that we support. Well, I'm done with supporting them now. They are going at these rappers and these artists and anybody who are going, who are showing any type of support whatsoever for Trump. If y'all are ever caught in a situation like that, please tell people. Well, ask them, do you have any chapstick or any Vaseline or anything that you can put on your lips right quick? And if they ask why, you say, I just want your lips to be moisturized when you kiss my ass. All right, so let's go and jump into it. Mike Johnson has confirmed what I've been thinking for a long time, that Joe Biden don't know what the hell is going on in the White House. So my question is, who's running it? Who's running it? Also, Bill Maher is coming up after this. Bill Maher corrects Bill Burr. Corrects Bill, because Bill Burr went on to, I forgot what talk show he was on, what late night show he was on, but he's a comedian, and he's a left-leaning comedian, and he's a very funny comedian. If you guys say that he's not funny, then you're lying to yourself. He actually is funny. He's a funny comedian, but he's an ignorant comedian, because he said that LA handled the fires, the LA wildfires, great. They did a perfect job handling it. Now, I believe that the firefighters, who are all heroes, I think that they handled it properly. But the people in charge before them, the ones that had to make sure that they had waters and they had proper resource and everything to save the 12,000 structures that was destroyed in LA, to save the 25 lives that were lost in LA, to save the 40,000 acres of land that was destroyed in LA. Those individuals, the Gavin Newsom, the Karen Bass, they did not do a damn good job. The lady that makes $750,000 that's in charge, the CEO of the Power and Water Company, she did not do a damn good job. So Bill Burr was talking out of his ass, trying to appease his fans just to make them laugh. But we already know that his wife, who is black, and her name is Naya, just like my baby girl, and she ended up going to an MMA fight one time, sitting right behind Trump because somebody got her some good tickets. And when they caught her, somebody caught her on picture, and she was putting up I'm not going to do it, but she was putting up these right here. Read between the lines, okay? Okay? She wasn't putting up 3 fingers, just one. Read between the lines. Read between the lines. I ain't going to spell it out for you. She was being blatantly disrespectful, showing that she don't F with Trump like that. And because of that, by proxy, Bill Burr is the same way. So this dude obviously don't know what the hell he's talking about they handled it properly. Bruh, do you have chapstick? Okay, that's all I'm gonna say, because the chapstick part is all right. So let's go ahead and check this out, man. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments. Thank you again, Robin J. And if y'all pulled up late, I am giving away 3 of these inauguration coins. These bad boys. This is exactly what the inauguration tickets look like. I'm giving away 3 of these joints, and I am going to send them to you via mail. I'll be sending them out on Monday. Well, can I send them? Will they be closed on Monday? More than likely, I'll be sending them out on Tuesday. Yeah, that's when I'll be sending them out on Tuesday. All right. So I have 3 right now. I plan on having 7 more. And yeah, because I know some people that know some people. All right, so let's go and get into it. Robert J and Nick P, thank you so much for starting us off with the super chats. I really appreciate it. Let's go and jump into it. Love y'all, man. Let's get it. Let's see what this brother has to say.
I do stand by it, and I say this without any personal animus at all. I mean, in some ways, I actually kind of feel sorry for Joe Biden. I mean, he's in the twilight years of his life. He is not, obviously, has not been in charge for some time. And I know this by personal observation, and now the whole world knows it. And it's been very, very concerning to me over the last, year and a half since I've had this
Can you
position.
tell us a story when you say personal observation? What kind
Well,
of
I mean,
thing did you see?
this is public now because the Wall Street Journal got it and put it on the front page. But January a year ago, almost exactly a year ago, I had been asked. I became speaker in October 2023, and there were all sorts of big national security concerns and everything going on. And I started requesting a meeting with the president because, you know, I'm kind of old school. I'm a constitutional law guy. The Speaker of the House should be able to talk to the president, especially in times of great national interest and calamity. But they wouldn't let me meet with him, and his staff kept giving me excuses. This went on for like 8 or 9 weeks. I'm sorry, Mr. Speaker, he doesn't have time. What are you talking about? I'm second in line of the presidency. He has time. I need to talk to him. We had, I can't say the classified parts, but we had some big national concerns at the time that I was losing sleep over. Finally, I just went to the Hill press corps and I said, the president is not being allowed to meet with the speaker. There's a problem. So they started putting pressure on him. Long story short, they finally relented. They invited me to the White House. I show up and I realize it's actually an ambush because it's not just me and the president. It's also Kamala Harris, Chuck Schumer, Hakeem, you know, the CIA director, everybody. And then, so I walked in the Oval and, I know what this is. They're going to hotbox the speaker on Ukraine funding. That's what it was. This is probably third week of January. We sit down, we're in the midst of it, and the whole conversation, and I'm going, we don't need to have this conversation. The president reaches over just like this. We're sitting right next to the fireplace in the Oval, and he grabs my arm and he says, the speaker and I just need a couple minutes together. Would y'all just leave us alone? And I looked up on the faces of some of the staff standing around the wall, and they're like, oh, no, he did it. So he called it. He's the commander in chief. So everybody leaves, and he and I are standing awkwardly in the middle of the Oval Office, right over the rug by that coffee table. And I said, Mr. President, thanks for the moments. This is very important. I got some big national security things I need to talk to you about that I've heard, and I think you know, and what do we do? But first, real quickly, Mr. President, can I ask you a question? I cannot answer this from my constituents in Louisiana. Sir, why did you pause LNG exports to Europe? Like, I don't understand, liquefied natural gas is in great demand by our allies. Why would you do that? Because you understand, we just talked about Ukraine. You understand you're fueling Vladimir Putin's war machine because they got to get their gas from him, And he looks at me stunned with this, and he said, I didn't do that. And I said, Mr. President, yes, you did. It was an executive order, 3 weeks ago. And he goes, no, I didn't do that. And he's arguing with me. I said, Mr. President, respectfully, could I go out here and ask your secretary to print it out? We'll read it together. You definitely did that. And he goes, oh, you talk about natural gas. Yes, sir. He said, no, you misunderstand. He said, what I did is I signed this thing we're gonna conduct a study on the effects of LNG. I said, no, you're not, sir. You paused it. I know.
Hold on. So either he don't know what he signed, or somebody is lying to him and saying, this is what this means, Mr. President. You don't have to read it. This is what this means. So what you're going to do, you're going to pause it. All right. So we can do a study on it, but you're not getting rid of it. So he's probably signing things based off of what people are telling him to do. And he really don't know. Oh man, they are taking advantage of this old man. Bruh. I'm sorry for seeming so freaking excited. I mean, for seeming so surprised. Because we know that they've been taking advantage of the old dude, but this is crazy.
As I signed this thing we're gonna conduct a study on the effects of LNG. I said, no, you're not, sir. You paused it. I know. I have the export terminals in my state. I talked to those people this morning. This is doing massive damage to our economy, national security. It occurred to me, Barry, he was not lying to me. He genuinely did not know what he had signed. And I walked out of that meeting with fear and loathing because I thought, we're in serious trouble. Who is running the country? I don't know who put the paper in front of him, but he didn't know.
He said, I didn't know who put the paper in front of him, but he didn't know. He didn't know. This is not the first time that he did not know what the hell he was signing, bruh. He did not know, or he probably knew on that day and just completely forgot because, they did say that he has early onset dementia. Well, that was the word on the street. They never confirmed it nor denied. Well, they denied the hell out of it. They denied for a long time that nothing was wrong with that man mentally. And he can continue to perform the job. As a matter of fact, Karine Jean-Pierre and many others acted as if this brother was sharp as hell. What's the name of the guy on MSNBC? Joe Scarborough. Is it Joe Scarborough? This dude said, man, I had a meeting with Joe Biden and he was the sharpest that I've ever seen. He's been in office. I mean, he's been in the public. He's been doing what do you say, public service for over 50 years. And I've had many conversations with him. But just recently when I had a conversation, he was sharp. I've never seen him that sharp before. Lies on top of lies on top of lies. My question is this. Why didn't Obama, whoever made him sign that executive order, not tell him exactly what was on that executive order before they made him sign it? And you can also see it in the pardons too. This dude was releasing people that was a detriment to society. And do not even compare them to the J6ers, because the people that he pardoned were actually a detriment to this society. They have done some ridiculous things. Someone asked, how could they get an inauguration card? By simply emailing me at van.hall@lfrfamily.com. Let me know why you should receive one. Try to make it like in four sentences tops, please. And I'm just going to pick three from the emails that I received. That's it. I'm going to pick three from the emails I received, and I'm going to send them on Tuesday. All right. These drinks I'm pretty impressed by them, probably because one of the people whose name is on it, I love them so dearly. I love them. And you'll figure it out, but I ain't gonna say nothing about it until it's all over. And just so you know, these people who are part of this inauguration task force, their number one priority is not so that Trump can have the best day in the world, so Trump can have the biggest party in DC. They don't care about that. They just trying to keep this man healthy. Keep him healthy and keep him safe. That's it. We're trying to get him through this day, make sure that he is confirmed properly, that everybody who needs to see it and can enjoy it as well. But we want to make sure that he lives, that he is safe. That's it. We want to make sure that our next president is good, because nobody want to see anything happen to our president, even Donald J. Trump in DC. So that's where we're going. But this is wild, bro. I don't know how y'all look at it, but I think that this is a huge story. This is a huge story. Mike Johnson, thank you so much for putting that information out there, because we all have known that Biden was not all the way there. We're already hip to it. We know that this dude don't know what the hell he's signing. They put a damn stamp in his hand. They got his signature on it, and somebody just picking, even when his arm gets tired, they probably got an arm handler and a hand handler, somebody that just holds his hand. Their only job is just to hold his arm and just put it over there and help him stamp. Put him over there, stamp. You really think that he knows and he read the background of all 8,000 people that he pardoned? Get the hell out of here. He don't even know what his damn son has done. All he knows is that his son is guilty as hell and that he is complicit, but he don't remember how he's complicit. So the only way to protect himself is to protect his son. All right. Hold on one second. Let me go blow my nose. I'll be right back. Yeah. Thank you, Lord. It's good. God is good. God is absolutely amazing, man. If you are a content creator, try to be better than me. Make sure you have everything you need at your station before you go live. Unfortunately, that is not me. All right. So let's get back to our man. Bill Maher. So we all know Bill Burr sat down on the couch of guys, I need y'all to help me out with that. Whose couch, whose late night show was he on? It wasn't Gobert. Who in the heck was it? And thank you so much for the super chat. It reads, a portion of a Zoom call between Biden, Newsom, and the mayor was leaked, talking about disinformation when they should be resigning. I just now saw a sit down on some show, and I need to remember that. I just now saw a sit down on some show, and this lady, black lady, she said the only reason why people are picking on Karen Bass is because she's a woman of color. She don't understand why people have an issue with her going to Ghana during this catastrophe and then coming back. She felt like she handled it the way that she was supposed to. This lady literally says, if she was a white man, she would not be picked on the way that she is right now. Can you believe that? So I'm guessing this lady have no clue or has not been paying attention to how people have been extremely forthcoming on how they feel about Gavin Newsom, who is actually a white man. These people are just ridiculous, man. I told you, Whoopi Goldberg, she does it all the time. It was on Kimmel. So Whoopi Goldberg, who does it all the time, plays the race card very well. Everyone does it for fun. So let me see, Kimmel. Fire. All right, so here we go right here. So here is Bill Burr on Jimmy Kimmel. We're going to show you a little bit of this, and then we're going to show Bill Maher ripping him to shreds because he actually deserves it. He deserves every piece of this, bro. It's absolutely ridiculous. Listen to this crap, man.
It's very good to see you. I heard you had to evacuate your home.
Yes. Like most people, I had to. I got lucky, the winds moved, but the fire was coming and all that stuff. So I feel lucky.
Are you guys back in?
And I think everybody did a great job.
Yeah.
Unlike the internet,
Yeah, right. I know. It's right.
Oh my God.
Hey, shout out to my son, Elify Jojo in the building. I had to point that out. Some people actually say, your son's channel is better than yours. I like him as a content creator. He's a way better content creator than you. And they're saying it to try to hurt my feelings. What they don't realize is that gives me joy, man. I love it. The fact that my son is better than me, isn't that the goal? What? That's the goal, for your children to be better than you. Okay, let's get back to it. All right. What's up, JoJo?
Yes. Like most people, I had to. I got lucky, the winds moved, but the fire was coming and all that stuff. So I feel lucky.
Are you guys back in?
And I think everybody did a great job.
Yeah.
Unlike the internet,
Yeah, right. I know. It's right.
Oh my God. All of these fire experts. Why didn't you just fly a helicopter into the ocean? And then just, I don't know, because there was 100-knot winds. You want to do that? You want to do that at night, you lunatic?
How are you?
This was definitely mismanaged.
That's a big word we're hearing now.
Mismanaged, like some idiot on the internet knows how to manage the worst fire in LA, sitting there in his underwear. You know what? Looking at the footage on the internet, I have determined that this here was mismanaged. Oh.
The reason why Bill Burr is giving this bit on Jimmy Kimmel's show is because this works for his crowd. His crowd is highly democratic. His crowd is the Democrats. His crowd is the black people who were huge fans of Dave Chappelle. His crowd is the people who voted for Kamala. His crowd are the people who worship the Obamas. That's his crowd. His wife worshiped the Obamas. His wife is black, Naya, worship the Obamas. And just like, so Kamala claims that white men are bad. Don Lemon claimed that white men are bad. Naya, Bill Burr, wife, claimed that white men are bad. But they are all married to white men. Don Lemon included. They are all married to white men, but they claim that white men are the worst thing to ever happen to society. White men did some bad things. Yes, they did. All right? I'm not trying to say that they didn't at all. But guess who else did some bad things? Every damn body did some bad things, idiots. Everybody. And the people that's holding us back right now are mostly ourselves. We are holding back our own communities, our own cities. We're putting people in position who are not the best fit for these positions. We saw it with Karen Bass. She is highly qualified to be in a high position, but clearly she is not the person to be in that position she's in right now for LA. She did a horrible job. 12,000 units and properties destroyed, 25 to 27 lives gone, 40,000 acres of land burnt up, no water in the reservoir that was drained 9 months before this catastrophe happened. She knew the likelihood of this thing happening before she even went to Africa. It's like she tried to escape it so she not have any type of culpability. So what Bill Burr said, the firemen, they did what they can do. They're just like us. They went to work. They put their lives on the line. And if there was anybody saying, you should fly your helicopter, go get some water and dump it, obviously they're saying it because these individuals who fly helicopters, go get water and dump it on fires, are trained to do so. We are not. So don't try to look at the person that's sitting down behind their computer that's trying to hold you all accountable because, you know, this is all public information. We see what's happening. Just because we're living in a safe space like Bill Burr, because his house was saved, his house was not burned down, so he can sit there and with a big old smile on his face and laugh about it because him and his family, they ain't got to deal with it. But a lot of their friends do. A lot of the people whose parties they want to be invited to do. So imagine if he sits there and he holds Gavin Newsom accountable or he holds Karen Bass accountable, he might not be invited to the Hollywood cookouts anymore. And his wife will destroy him if he ruins any opportunities for Beyonce to invite her to something, or Michelle Obama, or like y'all call her, Big Mike, was to invite her to something. She wants to go. If Oprah invites her to something, she wants to go. But she already know we need to be tight-lipped. We cannot hold these people accountable because if we do, we already saw what Oprah Winfrey did to Ice Cube. When Ice Cube accepted a meeting with Trump, he didn't even say he was in support of Trump. He accepted a meeting with Trump. And what did Oprah Winfrey do? She had a reunion party on her show for Barbershop 2, a movie that was written, directed, and produced by Ice Cube. But guess who was not invited? The whole cast was invited, but Ice Cube. This is what they try to do. They are like some punk ass kids in high school, bruh. That's what they are. They some suckers. That's why they trying to throw all this darkness on Nelly right now for performing at the inauguration. They're trying to throw all this darkness on Rick Ross and Snoop Dogg and Soulja Boy for performing at a crypto event that's for the inauguration. They're like, oh, so that's what it takes. All right, I guess y'all sell y'all soul for the bag. Nigga, please, let me tell you something. So many people out here selling their souls for bags, but as soon as somebody else wants to go to work, because that's the point of going to work, is so you can get paid to do it. Get out your damn feelings. Get out your feelings. Are you trying to tell me that everybody that works for the government believe in the government? Is that what you're saying? Or are they just going to work? All I gotta say to any of these people is, do you have any chapstick or Vaseline to put on your goddamn lips when you kiss my black ass? Thank you so much for the super chat, Shane Hogel. Much love to you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Much love to you. All right, so let's see how Bill Maher breaks this down. And Bill Maher, please don't shut us down for showing your content, bro. I don't like that, man. It's like we're trying to show you some love for standing up and doing the right thing. But we usually, when we show people's content, sometimes they like, they got their little minions out here making sure that as soon as they see their little bit of content, they try to shut down their live stream. Bill Maher, if you shut down my live stream, I promise you, when I see you, it's up. When I see you, it's up. That's all I'm going to say. Bill Maher don't give a damn. Bill Maher don't give a damn. Bill Maher can care less about my daggone idle promises. All right, so let's go and check this out, man. Here's Bill Maher, and I want y'all to see what he has to say about this thing. He breaks it down too, man. He breaks it down. Hold on one second. He talks about the fire chief and everything, bro. All right, so let's go and check this out. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments. I'm not that good at reading the chat, so if y'all trying to get my attention, my bad. Okay, I will look over. I try to check every now and again because, you know, I can walk and chew gum, but running a live stream and making sure I pay attention to all the chats at the same time, it's very difficult, man. You know what I mean? It really is. But you get used to it. Okay, let's check this out. Y'all let me know what y'all want me to know, man. Let's get it.
You know what the absolute worst thing for the environment is? Wildfires. A 22 study found that the smoke from just the two in 2020 wiped out 18 years of carbon reduction in the state, which means we suffered the pain of driving those early model Priuses for nothing. California is the place that spends money and gets nothing, which is why you may have noticed when the fires broke out, no one escaped by high-speed rail. You know what the absolute worst thing for the environment is? Wildfires. A 22 study found that the smoke from just the two in 2020 wiped out 18 years of carbon reduction.
Hold up. So we already played that one. Here's another one where he's talking about the fire chief and whatnot. Hold on one second, gang. Hold on. Here we go. And thank you so much for the super chat, Nikki's wife. I really appreciate it. Also, Robin J. Newscomb needs to take himself and his aunt, Nancy Pelosi, and go to his aunt. That's his aunt? Is Nancy Pelosi his aunt? Or you just playing with me? I'm a bogus pilot. Hey, you'll get blocked from my juke joint. Don't play with me, god dang it. Yeah. So I'm so tired of her too. Yeah, Nancy Pelosi has been gaming the system, and I hope and pray that the Pelosi's do not receive a pardon. I want to see what comes from this. I need to see what comes from this. That's what I need to see. And I see a whole bunch of yeses out there. So that is his aunt. Wow, I did not know that. At least I know, well, it makes sense. Nepotism, am I right? Hey, that's how Bronny James got into the league. All right, so we're not going to touch that because I ain't got time to hear y'all talking about Bronny James.
The good news is our fire chief is a lesbian. Am I against a lesbian being chief? Of course not. Do I think a lesbian can do the job? Of course I do. And maybe she's the best person for the job. Or maybe they really wanted a lesbian in that job and she's just the best lesbian for the job. And with essential services, that's not good enough. Crowley's official bio says Chief Crowley leads a diverse department, creating, supporting, and promoting a culture that values diversity, inclusion, and equity while striving to meet and exceed the expectations of the communities. Well, you didn't exceed my expectations, which was that the whole city wouldn't burn down. But it's telling that diversity is mentioned twice before we get to while striving to meet expectations. Now, can you do two things at once? Yes. But it matters where your head is.
I like that. So although she was pointing out the fact that they didn't have enough resources, she was pointing out the fact that she asked for these resources. She wanted to keep her people safe, but we all see what's top of mind. What's top of mind is diversity, equity, inclusion, while at the same time doing our jobs. You know what I mean? And exceeding expectations. And he's absolutely right. They did not exceed expectations. Stop BSing, bro. 25 people died. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's not exceeding expectations. One person passed away on the day of J6, and they are saying that's the worst day in American history. At least Sonny Halston is saying that. Well, she didn't say the worst. She said it's in line with slavery World War II, and the Holocaust. One person died. Days after, a couple of officers passed away as well. Some from they took themselves up out of here. So that happened. And now they're trying to bury these people under the jails for destroying a business office. Practically a freaking museum. A landmark. That's all they got daggone care about. It's saving face. They don't like the optics from around the world. They don't like that they got their asses handed to them. They don't like that here is this person we tried to destroy for years. And they're talking about Donald J. Trump. We tried to destroy him for years. We used all of our resources, all of the 3-letter agencies we possibly could to get this man up out of here, right? We lied and lied and lied. We even stole an election. This was the ultimate, what you call it? What you call it when you poke at somebody and you constantly poke at somebody and then they react? It's a word for it. We've been using this for a long, as of late for like the last few years. God dang it, man. Brain fart. But they constantly poked at this man, stole his election, tried to get him up out of here, and they didn't enjoy the fact that there were millions of American citizens who were willing to stand up for him, who were willing to make their voices heard. When they're trying to say he ignited all of this vitriol, all of this anger, it's because of him. Well, weeks before that, we had, what's the mean old lady that's in the Senate? Auntie Maxine Waters. Maxine Waters was the one telling Black Lives Matters protesters and other people gaslighting. Gaslighting is what it is. They gaslight this dude. They gaslit this dude until his supporters said, man, enough is enough. We're not having it. We don't believe that Joe Biden got 81 million votes, period. We don't understand why you wouldn't allow Hunter Biden's laptop and all of that information to be in public view leading up to the daggone election. And now Joe Biden still didn't apologize about it. They don't care to apologize about it, but they still want to hold J6ers and Trump responsible for what happened at the Capitol. A lot of these people have been locked up for 3 years, man. 3 years for destroying a business office. And they didn't even destroy a business office. What we found out was the people that was actually destroying the windows and the doors, those people were Antifa. They were 3-letter agencies, operate like people that was undercover. Come on, bro. And the one lady that decided to go through the window, who was an ex-military lady, I think her name was Abbott. Was her name Abbott? She was shot there on the spot. She was the only person that died on that day by the hands of Capitol Police. So now we hear the most important thing that they care about in LA is diversity, equity, and inclusion. That's number one. People's lives are probably number 3, 4, and 5. Don't know. But we see that they did not do a damn good job at all, man. Hold up, Bill Burr not done. Bill Maher not done. He not done at all.
But it matters where your head is. Deputy Chief Kristen Larson said this.
You want to see somebody that responds to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you.
Which would sound kind of racist if a Southern sheriff said it. So we should be sending white firefighters to White Houses and black ones to... Who teaches people this bullshit?
Yeah. Hello? We got a fire. Can you please send somebody? Is this household white or black? It's black. Hurry up. Are y'all gay or straight? We straight. Okay, let's see if we got some straight black men to send over there. We'll be over there in a minute. So if you say that we got some trans people, yes, we finally can put you guys to work. Let's go, boys. That was so wrong. That was so wrong. That was wrong. Okay, all right. Yeah, that was kind of wrong. Let's go, boys. All right.
No one cares what someone looks like when they're pulling you out of a burning house. Larson also seems to believe that if a female firefighter can't pick up a man, it's his fault. She said, he got himself into the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire. Well, tell that to these guys. Because who pays the highest price when politicians don't prioritize basic services? The first responders, our heroes, who every time go above and beyond because they have to, because we leave it all to them. Now, is wokeness the main reason for the fires? Of course not. But it's also not wrong to associate some of the unforced errors our government made with the things normies see as hallmarks of uber progressive politics: questionable budget priorities, high taxes that get you nothing, making everything about identity politics.
You hear that? Questionable budget policies, making everything about identity politics. Before this, I believe they took away like $17 to $21 million out of their budget from the fire departments. That don't tell me that they were prioritizing protecting people's homes and lives. And he's absolutely right. When they're playing identity politics, the ones that pay the price are working men and women like you and me. We saw what happened with 9/11. We saw what happened with 9/11. That was a horrible day. Horrible. And we don't know why it happened. We don't know how it happened. And you know what? There's a bunch of stories out there as to who started it, how it happened, and all that other stuff. And I'm not going to get into that right now because YouTube is listening. They're waiting for me to say something so they can hit that daggone button. Wait. He might say something. He might say it. If he said, we got to hit that button. Make sure we hit that as soon as he said. I'm not going to say it, YouTube. Calm down. Calm down. Put your titties away. All right? But he's absolutely right. The people that got hurt the most were the firefighters, were the police officers, were the people that's going there to try to save people's lives. Those people were dying from smoke inhalation. They was dying from being crushed in the buildings. They was over there trying to save people, and their lives were being destroyed. Their families' lives were being destroyed, all because their husbands and their wives had honorable jobs. They weren't the people to run away from the smoke. They're the people who signed up to run toward it. And this is what happens, man. This is what happens. So all they can do, since they didn't prepare, is wait until everything finished burning out. We just got to wait. And then they got imbeciles running around California. This is the mentality of California. They got idiots. Idiots. I don't know. Maybe, look, when we graduate out of school, out of high school, guess who else also graduates? People who couldn't function by themselves. A lot of those people are running around Cali right now, burning, setting other fires, trying to take advantage of this opportunity, setting fires and trying to run up in people's houses when they leave. My house is on fire. Back in the car. Let's go. And they just waiting behind a bush. Yes, we got another one. Get in there. Let's go grab some TVs. How come every time something happens in this country, the first thing idiots want to do is run and get a free TV? What the hell is it about going to get free TVs? You know what? The next catastrophe we have, I'm going to get me a free TV. I'm hanging out right beside Best Buy, and I'm running up in that bad boy, and I'm getting me a free TV, headphones, some new speakers. Yeah, I like them Sonos speakers. They're extremely expensive. I'm going to go get me some Sonos speakers. What else? A hoverboard. No, I ain't getting no hoverboard. I probably break my damn back. But y'all see what I'm talking about.
Questionable budget priorities, high taxes that get you nothing, making everything about identity politics, virtue signaling overseas instead of tending to the nuts and bolts at home. Cali has no shortage of safety commissions and agencies and bureaucrats and regulators, and of course, sign language interpreters who communicate with their face. But common sense, we better get some of that back soon, because wildfires in California are like boob jobs in a strip club, inevitable, and they're only going to get bigger.
I wouldn't know. I don't go to strip clubs unless it's a midget strip club. Everybody got to go to one of those at least once in your lifetime. Look, I just now received that information from the heavens. If you have an opportunity to go to a midget strip club, you got to go. All right. I know I'm going. Woo, I think I'm in the clear. Thank you so much for the super chat, Kay Grace. Hi, new subscriber. We got a new subscriber here. Yes, sir. Thank you for showing your energy. Thanks for your hard work. Thank you. I appreciate that. Shane Hogel, welcome back with the super chat. We need your reaction to Daddy's Home by Tom McDonald. When you start speaking French. I will start back doing music, but not on this channel, only because Tom McDonald does not, he copyrights all of his stuff, especially for my channel. Yeah. We was beefing for a minute. We wasn't beefing, but I said some things. He said some things. Yeah, we wasn't beefing. I was just a reaction channel that gave him unfavorable reviews on some things. But yeah, shout out to Daddy's Home. Mia K, thank you so much for the super chat. Maria Daniel, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it, guys. Y'all are absolutely phenomenal. Now, we got these inauguration cards right here. This is how the actual ticket looks. Let me go put this right here. This is how the actual ticket look to the inauguration. Right here. I got 3 of them that I'm giving away. Email me at van.hall@lfrfamily.com if you want one. I have 3. And I will be sending them to you. So put your information in there so I can mail them, okay? I promise not to give away your information at all. I can't benefit from that. I don't benefit from that. All right. And I promise not to keep it as well. So please don't send me anything that's more than 4 sentences long. All right. I got my new glasses and everything, but I'm not reading past 4 sentences. All right. I promise you I'm not. So just give me a good spill. I believe I want one. Thank you. You know what I mean? I think I can get one because I know how to juggle 3 oranges at a time. And I think that's worthy of one of those inauguration cards, and I'll send it to you. It actually got all of the members who are on the inauguration task force. It got their names stitched on the bottom, the sides. You probably can't see them from there, but they're all around. They're in really great material. I love the material. These joints are phenomenal. Phenomenal. I got an inside man with some information. You know what I mean? So, and shout out to Trump. The only thing that they're trying to do is keep this man safe. Bill Maher, thank you for putting that out there. Hopefully Bill Burr learned something from you. I actually think that Bill Burr is funnier than Bill Maher, but I believe that Bill Maher is way smarter than Bill Burr. All right, that's just me. Y'all might think something different. I still listen to ignorant comedy and ignorant music. So a lot of you don't. A lot of you don't. Yeah. How can we request one again? van.hall@lfrfamily.com, gang. That's how you do it. You send me an email and right here. All right. It's going across the screen right here. Here's my email. Also, anyone that's trying to grow on YouTube, you done tried everything or you done doubted yourself for so long that you say, man, you know what? In 2025, I'm gonna figure out something. I'm gonna try to record myself and put it out there. And you need some guidance, reach out to me, all right? Reach out to me. But purchase the course if you haven't already. I have a course inside of my descriptions. It's way less expensive than hiring me as a coach, I promise you, but you'll learn way more. You also get free access to our private Facebook group. Right now, we have 43 people there now. I believe 43, probably 44 now. And you also get access to our private group calls 3 to 5 days a week. Very small calls with myself and other content creators who I've been working with for the last year. And the people that you meet, you will be excited because you probably didn't even know that they work with me. But their channels have like 200, 300,000 subscribers at this moment. And you'd be like, whoa, I didn't know that was one of your people. Well, we're doing some great things. I believe that with all of the experiences that we have in life, it's now our responsibility to put some value out there in the world other than, skits and little goofy skits or playing tricks on people or dances. Tell people about how to properly raise children. Tell people how to fix a car. Tell people how to fix the electricity in their homes or plumbing in their homes or, how to stay married. The importance of a nuclear family. You can talk to the people about anything. You don't have to worry about editing and all that other stuff. Just put yourself out there and stop being so selfish and thinking it's about you. It's actually about the people who are going to be watching you, and they'll benefit a lot. And then if you do it consistently enough, you can change you and your family's life no matter how old you are. All right. That's my own 2 pennies. But if you want an inauguration pin, inauguration card, I have 3 of them. I'm go ahead and sign out now. Love y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. Hopefully y'all have an amazing Saturday. And this won't be the last live stream. I plan on going live a little later as well. I got to run to the post office because someone sent me something that I was supposed to go yesterday when I was out with my guardian, Diane, but I ended up going to pick up my mother-in-law as well to help her with some things too. So our brother been running all over the place. So thank y'all, man. Y'all are absolutely dope. And thank you everyone who participated inside the chat and everyone who sent in a super chat and for everyone who bought me a coffee. And thanks in advance to everybody who purchased the YouTube course that's in the descriptions. All right. Love y'all. And make sure you give God all praise, glory, and honor for all of your blessings. All of your blessings. And I'm not talking about the stuff that you can brag about. I'm talking about the stuff that you feel it's only because of God. Like the fact that you have your eyesight, the fact that you still have your taste buds, the fact that you can still walk, the fact that you can still talk, the fact that you can still breathe without any machines. You know what I mean? The fact that you have people who still care enough about you to call and check up on you, to see how you're doing. That is a blessing. We forget about all of those things. The fact that to and from wherever you're going, you pass hospitals and you're not one of those patients in that hospital. Your family members are not one of those patients in that hospital. There's so many things we can thank God for. So make sure you do just that. All right. All right. I'll see you on the next live stream. Love y'all. Peace.